Hi y'all, and welcome to today's Bold and Beautiful Chat. We start out with the doctor examining RJ, and he says that RJ is a very lucky boy that he wasn't hurt worse than what he was. And Quinn went over to Katie's and knocked on the door, and when she went in, she was real mad and fussing and all, and she wanted to know if Katie was the one that told Sheila about her and Ridge. And Katie asked what happened, and Quinn said that Eric knew what had happened, and Sheila was there, and Eric kicked Quinn out. And Quinn said that Sheila was the one that told on her and Ridge. Not Ridge. Yes, Ridge. Sorry. RJ apologizes about Ridge's car being wrecked. And Brooke asks how much RJ remembers about the wreck and says there was only one car involved. RJ takes responsibility for the wreck since he told Coco to drive. And RJ has no broken bones and just a concussion. Ridge told Brooke that Eric knows about why they didn't marry. And he goes on to explain about Sheila and all that. Quinn said Katie is the only person that could have told Sheila about her and Ridge. Katie said the only way Quinn can fix things is to take responsibility for what she said. And Ridge told Brooke that Eric was so heartbroken and felt betrayed. And if Ridge can't make it up with Eric, his whole relationship will be over with his dad. Brooke's text message came right in the middle of talking to Eric about what went on between the two of them. And Ridge called Eric and apologized for abruptly leaving and said he's coming back over. He left that on a voicemail because Eric didn't answer the phone. Brooke will stay with RJ while Ridge goes back over to the house to see Eric. Brooke asked how Sheila knew, but Ridge didn't know. Quinn said Ridge and she were trying to protect Eric. She told Katie this, and Quinn keeps trying to blame Sheila, and Katie says you have to just take responsibility for what you do, and that shows a lot of character and would make Eric be more likely to give her another chance. Quinn isn't going to lose her marriage like this, she says. She loves her husband. And Quinn goes back home and goes in, and she calls out to Eric. She says she had to come back, but you don't see Eric anywhere. And she looks up at the mantel where her picture hangs and put her head down. And I don't know if the picture's been changed or not. If they showed that, I didn't see it. But anyway, it kind of led me to believe the picture had been changed. Eric doesn't want Coco to feel bad about the wreck. And Coco said this happened because she couldn't put down her phone from texting. Coco said she is bad luck and she will get the money and have Ridge's car fixed. And RJ just keeps trying to comfort her and tell her that everything's okay. And then they kiss. Ridge comes in the house hollering for Eric, and Quinn sees Ridge and tells Ridge that Eric isn't there. She tells him Eric threw her out, and they wonder if he is with Sheila. And Quinn asks, did she ruin everything like she always does in her life? She sits down and puts her head in her hands and sobs and is very sad. And Ridge walks over. He kneels down beside her and puts his hand on her shoulder and massages her shoulders like he's comforting her. And Quinn looks up and just stares forward and is very sad and has tears, and that was it. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I always do. I hope you have a great weekend, and I hope to see you Monday. Bye-bye.